Alright everybody, welcome back for another video on Legend of the Mushroom. In this video, I'm not gonna do anything, in fact, I'm just gonna talk about a few things. Because we have this event in which we have new items. But I would like to have your advice on the new item. What do you think about them? Right? Because I feel like we are stepping up one more time in terms of damage possibilities and stuff like that. With this artifact specifically. It looks amazing on the paper. As always, it looks amazing on the paper because it is opening new possibilities with the builds. Like, it is crazy, guys. First of all, as every single artifact we had recently, this one is giving you 10% final damage resistance. Then, after the battle starts, you are getting some counter depending on the combo you have on your character, and you are getting some crit rate pal damage depending on the skill damage you have. This is insane, guys. Let's check the numbers. The character's combo rate and counter rate increase by 30%. First of all, so you don't even need now to take these stats on the gear of your character. 30% is insane. Do you remember the Bistro Bow, guys? Like, I'm coming here. We are gonna check that. The Bistro Bow was doing that for the crit rate before. It was giving 20% crit rate. And it was broken early on when we were applying the Plume on our class. Now this... This one is doing even better, guys. 30% combo counter rate. Plus, it is not enough because it is giving you as well 20% skill crit rate and 20% pal crit rate. But this is not over. Otherwise, it will be too easy, right? No. It is also increasing your counter based on the combo you have. Every 1% combo damage increases your counter damage by 0.4%, while every 1% counter, because it works in the other side as well, is increasing the same amount of combo. Alright, 0.4%. Now let's check. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna check because I'm on my Beastmaster class, but normally, with my counter class, with my Warbringer, normally I have something around 84,000, which means that if I have that artifact, I will have 30% extra combo and I will have like almost 40,000% combo multiplier. 40,000% plus the extra skill damage and stuff like that. No, this is absolutely broken, guys. You know, the other artifacts might be here. This one is way above. The amount of stats it is giving to you is absolutely wild, guys. It is insane. Nothing is doing the same in the game. Look at that. Every 1% skill damage increases pal damage by 0.2%, while every 1% pal damage increases the skill damage. So if you want to play a pal class now, you need to increase your skill damage as well. You are going to have some skill crit and you are going to play both with your skill damage and your pal damage if you have that specific artifact. If you are playing a mage class, you're going to increase as well the pal damage. Plus have some combo rate and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely insane. And these values are calculated based on the values of the stat you have at the beginning of the battle. So no matter what happens during the battle, enemies can try to lower your stats. It is not gonna take these stats into consideration. This is broken, guys. Absolutely broken. If you have that artifact, guys, let me know in the comments. What do you think about it? Unfortunately, I spent my diamonds on the previous event. I should have waited a bit because now I don't have anything and I'm not gonna push for that artifact. In my mind, I'm working like that. Today, we have that broken artifact. In 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe, we are gonna have another artifact that is better than this one. So if... Of course, I'm gonna lose a lot of battles, a lot of efficiency today in PvP. Oh, because, no, not in PvP, only because this works as well in PvE. You're gonna have insane score on bosses if you are using that artifact. I'm pretty convinced about that. But yeah, maybe in 3 months, if I save my diamonds, maybe I will have something better. But no, there is no way I'm spending to get that artifact. I need to spend like 500 euros to get one artifact. No, thank you, not that time. But if your goal is to push for that event, guys, very quickly, make sure that you are both using Aptoid and my code legend as written on the right of the screen, because basically, if you want to push for that artifact, it is gonna cost way less money to you. Basically, if you're using Aptoid, guys, you are gonna get some cashback on every purchase, and plus, if you're using my code, you are gonna have some extra cashback as well. So, for example, if I want to purchase that pack for 350 euros, I am getting 73 euros in cashback. If you want to use my code and support me, you just need to come here and type the code legend, then submit. I don't know why it is written in French. Yeah, whatever. And then the code is accepted, enabled. You have your cashback over here, so I have only 6 euros. I'm not gonna go anywhere with that. But whatever, thank you so much to everyone considering using my code, but don't spend too much, guys. This is only a game, and as I told you right before, today you have a very good item, and maybe in 2 months, 3 months, you're gonna have an item even better. So spend in function of that in mind. Got it? Alright, let's continue, guys, because we have another item to talk about. We have the back accessory right here. After the battle starts, attack and attack speed increases by 20%. Until the end of the battle. 20% more attack with the back accessory. Before, we could have like maybe 10%, or maybe with the Fallen Angel back accessory, the red wings, we could have something like 20%, but it was over time. We couldn't get that directly at the start of the battle unless we were using the red spore. And now you have that directly at the start of the battle. Attack plus attack speed. Insane. Probably better on the Plume Monarch than the Alien Dimension, but you don't have the damage mitigation. And for every 15 basic attacks, combos and counters, gain a shield equal to 600% of current attack for 3 seconds. What is 600%? This is not a lot, guys. This is something around 5% max HP, because if you take into consideration the stats over here, 600%, it is equivalent to 6 times my attack. I'm a DPS class, so 6 times my attack is 120 billion. This is not even 5%. Alright? Or close. Or maybe just above, or something like that. I'm not very good in math, guys, but you know what I'm talking about. This is around 5% global HP, alright? So it can help as well, plus the other stats you are getting in battle. This is very, very strong, guys. Let me know what you think about that. Alright, later, guys, I'm gonna make another video talking about the Beastmaster class, because no matter what I try, I really do feel like that class is not that strong, in fact, to be honest. If you are trying to beat tanks, it is less efficient than my Warbringer. I tried everything I could on a class, but it is way less efficient. Yeah, I can still upgrade the class because my Avian is not perfect, even though I have no speeding and everything is increasing my power crit damage and power damage right here. I feel like I can still have 3 purples. I can't manage to get that, and it can be better than that, but I can't manage to get that. Even though now my ancients are maxed out, I have been lazy on this one though, because I decided to accept the proc in skill damage into the 150% power crit damage, whatever. I have more than 150% everywhere, and it is not even working. So against DPS classes, against tank classes, it is not working. My Warbringer is way better in all situations, but I feel like it is because of that Guardian here. If I had the Tide Spirit, which I'm gonna try to have in the future, it would be better in my opinion. I think this one works well on tanks, but in every other situations, it is not gonna work. So I am saving all my summons, guys, to do a big summon on the Guardians and try to have another Red Guardian. I don't remember how much summons I need to have if I want to get a Red Guardian, but I really do feel like I have only half what I need. I don't know. We will check that later when I will decide to summon the Guardians. Whatever. Think this is all for the video, guys. Let me know what you think about the new items in the comment below. In my opinion, this is broken, but I'm not gonna try to push for that artifact because I just don't have the money right now. Gotta wait and save my diamonds and stuff over time, and maybe in 2-3 months, if I have another great artifact, I'm gonna try to pull for that. But for now, I'm saving what I have. All right, have a nice day, guys. Take care. See you on the next video. Bye bye.